That ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Twins are out in front, 3-2. Digging in, Kid Bubba. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Bubba.
See it drive it like you can. Here we go.
First offering on its way. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Racing back the center fielder to the track, and it's gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, his second of the game, and with that, it's now a 6-3 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Now at the plate, Kid Bubba, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
First pitch on its way, and he turns this one around high and deep to center field, and he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation. Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
8-3 is today's final. The Minnesota Twins get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jordan Balazovic with his 4th win this season. Tanner Roark permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line said, no errors. They left 14 men on base. For the Blue Jays, 3 runs on 8 hits.
This coach wants his players ready to rise to the challenge of clutch moments.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Trevor Richards, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that.
At the plate, Kid Bubba comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Bubba.
Hey, we got one here.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And this is on the ground is short. Could be two. In time, and just like that, this side is... Digging in for his second at-bat, Kid Bubba. He'll swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Go hold.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. He's out. Out. You're out. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. He's out. Out.
Hey,
Striding in, Kid Bubba. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Kid
Changeup called strike 1.
1-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. High and deep to center field. Margot looks up. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 20 pile on. It's now 6-0.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the 3rd homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
Play ball. Out. 3. That's ball 4. Out. You're out.
At the plate, Kid Bubba, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Toronto leads this one 8-2.
Let's play ball. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. He's out. 3. Out. You're out. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ready once again, Kid Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Play ball. 3. He stays. 3. That's ball 4. Out.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
A 1-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Toronto Blue Jays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andrew Moore wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Trevor Richards struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. Zach Bertie records the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 8 runs on 15 hits, 1 error, and 13 runners left on base.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's Rays baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Blake Snell, the southpaw out of the state of Washington, will be the starter. Coming to the plate now, Kid Bubba. And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Wow, that's surprising right there. Hit and run action.
He's out. Ball 4, take the base. Freeze. He's safe.
Digging in now, Kid Bubba. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfroe is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Blue Jays leave a pair. Home half of the second coming up. It's 3-3.
Ball 4. He's safe. That hit him. First base.
Leading off the inning, Kid Bubba, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Margot is right there, 1 down. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Rays' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now.
Hey, strike him out. Clutch up for us right now.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Into the box, Kid Bubba, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole.
Slide.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. So striding forward now, Kid Bubba. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Here we go, right now, fellas.
Now here's the pitch. Hard liner to center field.
Me.
But he will make the catch on the hard hit ball out there, and that will conclude matters here as this ball game is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the order. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
10-3 at the end of this contest. Tampa Bay scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Blake Snell notches his 3rd win of the year. Ryan Borucki allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our Annette Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball. Stepping up now, Kid Bubba. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Bubba.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field, and even 30 home runs on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Now at the plate, Kid Bubba. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jones has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready for another shot now. Kid Bubba. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out.
Belted high and deep into right center. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game, as it is now an 8-4 ball game. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Matty V, this is turning into home run derby part 2. D-roll.
Leading off the inning, Kid Bubba, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Hit hard back up the middle and into center field, a base hit. So early trouble here to start the 8th inning.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Yeah, this might not have been what he expected. I'm not sure he expected to have to go 7 outs to get the save, but hey, he did, and he iced the victory.
This one comes to a close with a 9-5 final. The Rays put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Yonny Chirinos takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. Trent Thornton was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. Matt Bowman turns in 2 1/3 out of the bullpen to earn the save, his 1st of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next. Tanner Roark, the right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, he wasn't particularly good in his last one. If you look at the line score, he only lasted 4 innings, took the loss. He'll really be hoping to turn in a much better performance in this one.
Let's play ball. 3. He's out.
Ready now, Kid Bubba,
Batting
as
fourth.
he'll look to bring home that
The
tying
center
run from
fielder,
second with a base hit into the outfield.
Bubba.
Hey, we got one out here.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. On a line to shortstop. Into the box now, Kid Bubba,
center
as
fielder,
the switch
number
hitter will take his
25.
cuts left-handed
Kid
here.
And this is the
Bubba.
side of the plate this guy loves to hit at. Hitting over 350 left-handed,
There you go, guys.
hitting against right-handed pitching.
Has a look, now the pitch. Lifted the other way to left
Round it
center.
hard, round it
Wrigley
hard.
is under it. And that retires the side.
No outs.
Digging in, Kid
Leading off
Bubba.
for
He
the
flew
Jays,
out in his last
the
at-bat.
center fielder.
Almost, Matty. Almost
Bubba.
went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on.
Hang on, this is hit deep into right center. This looks to have enough, and it does. A home run. Solo shot to right center. 32 now for the season. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Standing in, Kid
Now
Bubba will
batting,
swing it
center
from the left
fielder,
side right here.
Kid
The last at bat, Matty B,
Bubba.
we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Hey, nice
Into
break.
center field, line drive base hit. The throw into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Settling in now,
Now
Kid
batting.
Bubba.
The
And
center
he's the
fielder,
reigning American
Kid
League Player of the Month.
Bubba.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. A solo shot here to left, and it's now an 8-7 ball game.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
A one-run finish, an 8-7 game tonight. The Stros
Fans
used a
our final line
3-run
score
seventh
tonight.
to help
First
propel
for
them to the
victorious
win.
Astros, 8 runs on 18 hits. 1 error. They left 19 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Toronto Blue Jays. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Stepping into the box, Kid Bubba. He went deep last night twice.
The center fielder, Kid Bubba.
First pitch of the at-bat. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double. Striding into the box, Kid Bubba. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Guerrero isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. And he's safe at the plate as it's now a digging in the switch hitter, Kid Bubba. Already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Kid Bubba.
Hey, your pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat. This is pulled into right. So he'll add one to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Bottom of the inning now. And digging in is the outfielder, Kid Bubba.
Bubba.
Oh, you drove that one.
And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with his 4th.
Nice rip.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Kid
Now
Bubba.
batting,
He's looking for
fielder,
hit number 5 in this one right here.
Bubba.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Striding in and working on a terrific performance in this one, Kid Bubba. And we'll see if he can put together a rare 5-hit performance here. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Reddick has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Into the box now, Kid Bubba. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first.
Get ahead, stay ahead. Hey, no one better need you right here. Go out, Tim.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and hung on for the road win in the bottom of the 14th. That's a real team builder right there.
A close one, 9-8 at the end of the game in this one. The Houston Astros put on a show with the bats, collecting 17 hits in the game. Hunter Strickland claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Coming to the plate now, Kid Bubba. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Kid Bubba.
The pitch. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. And he will leap to make an incredible catch. He takes away extra bases to put an end to the inning. Now at the plate, Kid Bubba. He flew out in his
The
last
designated
at-bat.
hitter.
Almost, Matty.
Yeah.
Almost went deep his
Bubba.
last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on some.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that is gone. Stepping in for the Jays,
Up
Kid
next for the Blue
Bubba.
Jays.
Yeah, man, this
The
guy
designated
flexed his
hitter.
muscles in that last
Yeah.
at-bat. We heard that he
Bubba.
has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Springer on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Bottom of inning number 8 set
Leading
to
off
go,
for the
and
Jays,
striding forward the
the
designated
designated
hitter, Kid
Yeah.
Bubba.
It doesn't look
Bubba.
very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Striding in once again,
Now batting.
Kid Bubba. He
The
singled
designated
his
hitter.
last time up.
Kid Bubba.
Hey, here we go, here we go. Yeah, that's it, now.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he is into second.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down any
day. Houston posted a 3-run first to propel them to the win. Daniel Norris notches his third
Fans, our
win of the
final line
year.
for this
Stepping in,
Batting
Kid
third,
Bubba. First
the
cuts
center
for him
fielder,
here with the bases
Kid
open and 2 away.
Bubba.
Hey, we got 2.
The pitch. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right here.
Now in the box,
The center
Kid
fielder,
Bubba.
number
He flew
25.
out in his last at-bat.
Kid
Here's the
Bubba.
first pitch to him. This is pulled into right.
Oh, nice try.
And the Blue Jays break into the hit column as that's a base hit. Now to the plate, Kid Bubba.
The
He
center
singled
fielder,
his
number
last
25.
time up.
Kid Bubba.
Roll it up right here.
First offering on its way. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. And gone. A dramatic home run that gives them the lead of the game. Ready to take his hacks again.
The center
Kid
fielder,
Bubba,
number
as he'll
25.
look to follow up the 2-run
Kid
homer he launched
Bubba.
over the wall last time up.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Robert is back, and he'll get it. Ready for another chance.
center fielder,
Kid
number
Bubba.
25.
He comes to the plate as the
Kid
last chance for his
Bubba.
side. 2 out here in the ninth.
Come on.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
An 11-7 final in this one. The Chicago White Sox used a huge 8th inning to help secure the win. Kevin Gausman notches his 3rd win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 11 runs, 10 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Blue Jays, number 25, Kid
Swing and a
Bubba.
drive to right. There it goes. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
9-6 the final tally in this one. Toronto came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Thomas Pannone claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tyler Kolek hammers down the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 9 runs, 14 hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. For the White Sox, 6 runs, 10 hits, 1 error, they left 9 men on base.
Next
Batting
will be the
fourth,
cleanup hitter,
the
Kid
center
Bubba.
fielder.
He's picked up 4 base hits in the series on 6
Bubba.
tries, so he seems to be really locked in now. Left center,
Come on,
base
you're
hit.
scoring, you're scoring. Relay.
And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 4-2 game.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
So digging in now, Kid
batting,
Bubba stands
the
in
center
here
fielder,
after doubling home
Kid
2 in his first
Bubba.
at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up.
Hey, come on now,
Looked
here
for
we
it
go.
up in the zone and didn't miss it.
Come
Those
on
are the
now,
pitches
put it
you
in
only
play.
get. Maybe once an AB,
Four,
maybe
four.
once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And this will not be close, and the run will score easily. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. So now it'll be the 4-hole
center
hitter,
fielder, number
Kid
25.
Bubba. He came through with an RBI
Kid
single in his last
Bubba.
at-bat.
Go, baby, square it up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Robert is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another
center
shot,
fielder,
Kid
number
Bubba.
25.
He flew out in his last
Kid
at-bat.
Almost,
Bubba.
Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for.
And meanwhile now, here's a drive out to right center. And this ball is going to clear the wall. It's a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 37 on the year as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
So standing in, Kid
Now
Bubba.
batting,
And we'll see
center
if he can get
fielder,
something into the
Kid
gap to make it interesting.
Bubba.
He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Well, Dero, you know, they say records are made to be broken, and what a monster year this guy's had.
Yeah, there it is, Dan. Most RBIs in one season. I can't begin to tell you as a former offensive player what that.
So a
The
big
center
moment
fielder,
in the
number
ball game here.
25.
Kid Bubba,
Kid
although there are a couple of bases
Bubba.
open, and we'll see if they think about working around him.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal, so there'll be runners at the corners with 1 gone.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is... Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held onto it in the bottom to secure this win.
This one wraps up as a 10-8 final. Chicago put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jay Spry gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Alex Colomé wraps it up for the save, his 2nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching.